the people. Today we'll talk to Eric Schmidt, Katie Britt, maybe Tom Tillis, Thomas Massey, Senator Kennedy, John Barrasso, maybe Dick Durbin, John Cornyn, we don't need John Thune, and nobody else. Welcome to Meet the People. A lot of these notes. Thank you, by the way, my internet who cut out yesterday, making this shit irrelevant. But we will make a few calls and probably call it early. So let's go ahead and call Katie Britt, Senator of Alabama, and tell her that wanting masks off of ICE agents is not akin to defund the police. So let's go ahead and do that. Doesn't have to be perfect. And let's see. We're gonna call Katie Britt. Hey, thanks for coming by. Welcome to a very enthusiastic Meet the People. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do it. It doesn't fucking work. It doesn't fucking do anything. Right, we're calling Katie Britt.
You have reached the office of Senator Katie Britt of Alabama. After the tone, please leave your name and callback number. Your call will be returned as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hello, Senator Britt and her staff. Welcome to Meet the People. Just wanted to let you know that we are aware that federal agents are actually not allowed at polls. I heard you say something about ICE agents surrounding the polls to make sure that illegal immigrants don't vote. I think you guys have enough money to do your jobs elsewhere, that you do not have to be breaking the law to surround the polls to intimidate people. I also was thinking, what would happen if we all bought MAGA hats? Would you harass every brown person then or not? And I also didn't appreciate the fact that you likened people wanting ICE agents to not wear masks to defund the police. Nobody said defund ICE. You guys already have the money. All we said is that we don't really think it's cool to have to consent to being kidnapped by anyone who buys a uniform off of Amazon. I bought one. Does that mean that I get to just kidnap whoever I want? Or do I need $85 billion? I think I would need the money, right? But I'm going to go ahead and wear that costume, go to the courthouse, and see if I get to kidnap people. Hell, maybe I'll surround the polls.
For recording. To send this message,
doesn't have to be perfect.
Pound or hang up. To play it, 3. Your message has been sent. If you would like to try an extension, you may do so now.
Who the fuck is... Oh. John Barrasso. Fuck it. Okay, so let's see. What's John Barrasso's phone number? I probably already have that. Welcome to Meet the People. America's most super effective show that everybody watches, and it totally makes a difference, and it's so worth it. Welcome. All right, we're gonna call John Barrasso at 307-772-2451 and ask about why the Republicans turned down funding for TSA. Or just ask stuff. We'll see.
Senator Barrasso's office. This is Jamie. How may I help you?
Hi, Jamie. Welcome to Meet the People. We were just wondering, when will Senator Barrasso agree to fund TSA and FEMA and Coast Guard and all that? Because I believe you guys had 2 chances to approve it and leave the ICE debate for later. Do I have that right?
You know, there are always things happening on floor. I'm not an expert on that, so I would never want to speak on that. Let me take your name and your mailing address to start with.
Well, I'm actually on a live stream, so I don't want to give that out publicly. But I did want to reiterate the idea that I don't think it's a lot to ask for to have ICE agents remove the masks. If you think about what a woman would go through, are we really expected to just hop in a van with anybody who bought a mask off of Amazon? It's a little bit ridiculous. I even bought a mask and a vest off of Amazon. And so, masks off and some badges and some common sense reforms, it doesn't seem that crazy. And also, I don't know, it just seems like any bad thing that an illegal immigrant would do is, yes, that's bad, but it also doesn't absolve ICE of human rights abuses and breaking the Constitution. So I just wanted to let you guys know that we, the people, are aware of that logical fallacy and that we'd really like to see some common sense reforms.
I hope you have a great day. Thanks for sharing your comments.
Bye. See, I don't even want to do this right now. Let's see. How long have we been doing this? What did she say? This just says, don't act like you care about people's bills and healthcare when you pass the big, beautiful bill. See, this needs to be fresher in mind. Fuck my internet. Alright. Who else can we call? John Cornyn. Okay. I suck this week. Maybe I suck for the rest of my life. Welcome to fucking Meet the People or whatever the fuck. Hey, Chocolate Gem, welcome to a not the best Meet the People, because all of them change the world and it totally works. So let's see. I don't know. We'll just call John Cornyn and say we don't believe him.
Hello, this is Senator John Cornyn. Thanks for calling my Washington, D.C. office. For general information regarding my office locations and operating hours, please press 1. To leave a comment regarding current issues of interest, please press 2. If you'd like to speak directly with a member of my staff, please press 3. To hear this message again, please press the star key.
Wait while I transfer your call. Sorry, Cornyn DC staff line is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, Senator Cornyn and his staff. Welcome to Meet the People. Just wanted to express some confusion over the Rural Health Transformation Program. And your comments saying that Republicans improved healthcare landscape the healthcare landscape. And I just don't understand how that can be true after you pass the big, beautiful bill, which defunded many rural hospitals. So you're going to have to explain that a little more, because, like how they take vitamins out of flour and then they add vitamins back in, but it's still not good for you. That's how I'm kind of thinking the Rural Health Transformation Program is going to go down. And another thing, this working family tax cuts bill, I don't know, it's nice if you do have an HSA, but many people don't, and a tax cut, it's only good for the next year. It's not really going to help anybody in the immediate moment. And so it just goes to show that, Republicans are yet again doing absolutely nothing for poor people but pushing them down. And then, adding those little vitamins back in. Rural Health Transformation Program, sure. And how about no tax on tips? Well, who cares about their health care or their housing or...
length for a recording. To send this message, press pound or hang up. To play it, your message has been sent. If you would like to try an extension, you may do so now. One moment, please.
No.
Wait while I transfer your call. Sorry, Dobbs, Tara is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, Tara, I believe. I don't know. I just dialed a random extension wondering if maybe I'd get somebody. But welcome to Meet the People. We just wanted to express our confusion over the Rural Health Transformation Program, which seems to be a strange little Band-Aid over the damage that was done during the Big Beautiful Bill era, which feels like 10 years ago, right? What a great year for everybody. And I just don't see how Republicans can honestly say that they've improved the healthcare landscape. People's premiums have doubled, and I don't know, you guys know, you must be aware, right, that this isn't actually fooling anybody, and that the idea that all these illegal aliens are getting Medicaid is absolutely ridiculous, because they don't actually qualify. And if you want, I don't give a fuck.
Recording. To send this message, press pound or hang up.
Yeah, whatever. The hard part is that now that it's Monday, most of these notes don't even I mean, they do matter, but did we already call John Barroso? See, like, the thing, Yeah, welcome to the best Meet the People ever, where, alright, I guess we could call Tom Tillis. I guess. Tom Tillis. Hey, Tony, hey, Justy. Welcome to Meet the People. So we're gonna call Senator Tom Tillis. 919-856-4630. And we'll do it over here. And just send a little thank you note. I guess. It makes such a difference, right?
contacting the office of Senator Tom Tillis. If this is during normal business hours, we are assisting other constituents. Please leave your name, phone number, and reason for your call, and someone will reach out as soon as possible. Thank you. Have a great day.
Hello, Senator Tillis and his staff. Welcome to Meet the People. Just wanted to express appreciation for your leadership when dealing with Kristi Noem. It's good that she's not in that position anymore, but she really shouldn't be in any position. When you are indiscriminately, detaining people, even U.S. veterans, U.S. citizens, when that's happening, an ad campaign that is constantly playing, saying, I'm going to take your friends, I'm going to take your parents, is actually psychological torture and should be punished by, something. It shouldn't just be you lose your job. You should actually get something. And I ran into 3 teenage girls who said that they were haunted by these U.S. citizen girls, too, who were haunted by her constant onslaught of fucking ads with her stupid hats. And so I really appreciate your leadership in that regard, but I hope that you'll understand that she has done more damage than that. She has done more damage than just being incompetent. She's actually psychologically tortured the youth of America. And I hope that you will take that into account with her next position, right? And with the next person in the position she was in. And that being said, the SAVE Act, it might
The maximum length for a recording.
might sound good.
To send this message, press pound or hang up. Your message has been sent. If you would like to try an extension...
No, I don't want to try a fucking extension because I don't fucking care. So we'll do Thomas Massey. Everything got derailed for too long. But I never sent these thank you notes, so I'll go ahead and do that. Pretty sure I never sent them. Speaking call, Thomas Massey.
Thank you for contacting the office of Congressman Thomas Massey. We are unable to answer your call at this time. Please leave a message. Thank you.
Hello, Senator Massey and his staff. Welcome to Meet the People. Just wanted to express appreciation for your leadership regarding Kristi Noem. But I also wanted to point out that her ad campaign wasn't just wasteful spending. It was actually psychological torture upon American youth. I ran into 3 teenage girls earlier this week, or last week, and they said that they were haunted by these constant ads saying that, oh, I'm going to take away your friends, I'm going to take away your parents. And it doesn't really have to be anybody who is here illegally for that to affect them. Because when you're indiscriminately picking up people, including U.S. veterans and U.S. citizens, it's perfectly normal to be fucking terrified of those ads. And I don't think that simply getting fired and moved around like some sort of Catholic priest is the answer. She has hurt American children psychologically. They stay up at night wondering what's going to happen to everybody around them. They're in there crying at town halls, and no kid should have to protest. No kid should have to protest. So I hope that you might consider some common sense reforms. Masks off are not so bad. Should we really be expected to just hop into any van of any person with a mask and an Amazon vest? I bought one. Does that mean I get to kidnap whoever I want? They should be identifiable. And Kristi Noem should be held accountable for what she did to keep those children awake. All children. American citizen children and people who are just plain human being children. And we, the people, are aware of the Dilley Detention Center and the human...
recording time left.
All right, well, this has been Meet the People. We hope that you realize that we're aware of all the human rights abuses going on. And thanks for your leadership with Kristi Noem, but I hope you'll take it a step further. I don't care. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you're fucking welcome. And then we'll do Senator Kennedy. Welcome to Meet the best episode of Meet the People, where the notes are super timely. They're not. I mean, it still works, right? I don't know. Where is he at on the Save Act?
Sarah Kane's office.
Hi, welcome to Meet the People. I just wanted to express some appreciation for Senator Kennedy's leadership regarding the Kristi Noem issue. I was hoping, though, that you might consider the fact that her being fired and moved to another office like some sort of Catholic priest is not exactly justice for what she's done. I ran into 3 teenage girls who were all U.S. citizens that said they were haunted, that they couldn't sleep at night because of her wasteful ad campaign. And when you think about it, when she's indiscriminately picking up U.S. citizens, U.S. veterans, and it doesn't matter who they are, then of course those ads are terrifying. They're like, I'm going to take your friends, I'm going to take your parents. And it doesn't matter if they're citizens. So of course these kids are terrified. And I think that she should be held accountable for that. And I hope that you might consider that.
Yes, I'll be happy to pass that along. Change your name?
Yes, my name is Valerie, and this is a live stream called Meet the People. And I was also wondering, how do you know that the SAVE Act is going to work the way that you think it is? I mean, if you think about who's better at paperwork, I don't know, it might turn out a different way. And additionally, even if it's like immediately beneficial to your party, it might just produce a lot more Kristi Noems. And I don't think that's good in the long run. So I hope that you'll pass that message along, and I hope that we'll see more brave leadership like that day with Kristi Noem.
Well, I'll be happy to pass it on. Thanks so much for calling today. You have a good one.
All right, thank you, you too. Bye. Welcome to the worst episode of Meet the People. I don't know. Yeah, these notes didn't even fucking matter anymore. Alright, that's it. I might try again next week. And, well, I guess we could call John Thune. I guess. We don't call Mike Johnson anymore. He covers for pedophiles. I don't care about him. Prove me wrong, Mike Johnson.
Thank you for calling my office. If
Hey.
you would like to leave me a message, please press 1. If you would like to hear general information about office locations and services, please press 2. If you'd like to speak to a member of my staff, please press 3.
Wait while I transfer your call.
Hi, this is Callie with Senator Thune's office. I am currently unavailable, but if you leave your name, phone number, and a brief message, I will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, Senator Thune and his staff. Welcome to Meet the People. I was just wondering why the Republicans have not agreed to the 2 offers to open up funding for FEMA, TSA, Coast Guard, and I think there's a couple others, and leave the ICE mask issue for later, which actually is kind of good for me because I don't really want to revisit the issue in the summer. But it is puzzling that you wouldn't even take that deal. Maybe you know that they need reforms. You know, it's really not fair to ask U.S. citizens to just hop in a van with anybody who's wearing a mask and vest from Amazon. I bought one of those, and does that mean I can just throw anybody in a van? Can I go to a courthouse and just take whoever I want because I bought a mask? I don't know. You might want to consider common sense reforms for that. And I'm getting a little bit tired of this argument that says people who, speak their mind in a forceful way are just doing good politics. You are aware that good politics means that we, the people, are approving of what's being said. So even if it's like some clip expressing rage and we, the people, enjoy it, that's because we, the people, are enraged. So it really it's not as good of an argument as you think. And also that we the people are still remembering that Trump said that there would be a full investigation of Renee Good and Alex Preddy, and that there's never been anything about Renee Good, only investigations towards her family. And that is pretty transparent of you. So I don't know what you're going to do about this SAVE Act, but I have a few reasons why I don't think it'll go the way you think it will. But we'll just see what happens and see who's better at paperwork and deadlines, right? Okay, have a great day. Bye.
If you're satisfied with the message, press 1. To listen to your message, press 2. To erase and re-record, press. To send your message with normal delivery, press 1. To send your message with urgent.
Yeah, whatever.
Thank you. Your message has been sent.
Yeah, cool. All right, well, my shit got fucked up the other weekend, and then my Wi-Fi and mobile service got fucked up yesterday, so they're not the best notes. But hey, consistency counts, I guess. I don't know how long this went on for, but I don't really see any reason to keep going. Maybe I'll do another one throughout the week when I have, a little bit more to say. And that's it. Welcome. Hold on. Let me do the song. Hold on. But things to keep an eye on, SAVE Act. They'll probably do it anyway. So just if you have lost any of your documents, just do it now. Just go get them now. And if you are a brown skin person, consider getting a red hat because, you might get harassed at the polls. But hey, I got a ice mask and ice vest off Amazon, so maybe I'll be guarding the polls too, right? Okay. Well, this has been a really short whatever episode of Meet the People, and we call John Cornyn, John Thune, Eric Schmitz, Katie Britt, John Barrasso, Tom Tillis, Thomas Massey, Senator Kennedy, and I think that's it. It's not even enough to get through the song, but a special shout out to Dick Durbin, but he knows he's cool, so we don't have to call him. And this has been Meet the People. It's the best one ever. It changes the entire world, and I'll see you for another one. All right, bye.